Hey guys, Coach Amy here. Really excited to be able to give you guys some practice time at home. We're working to make some videos that will take hopefully about 15 to 20 minutes for you guys to complete for your workout. Give you a little face-to-face time with me and just give you some of the cues that I would use with you when we're practicing. So really looking forward to this. A little bit out of my comfort zone, but something good for us all to do. So today, the first one I'm sending you is a posture focus. So we're going to start with a little bit of mirror work, and then we have a little circuit workout with some exercises, some body movements, and some T drills for you guys to go through a couple times. All right, so we'll start with the mirror work, and then we'll progress from there. All right, so when you're using your mirror, you might need to go in your bedroom, or maybe you have a mirror like this that you can move out to the garage or outside, wherever you're hitting. But regardless, you're gonna start with the mirror. You're gonna do 10 reps of these, and then you'll proceed to either go to your garage or go outside or just rotate over to where your T's are for the next drills. So here, our posture focus is front shoulder starts down in our stance and it stays down in our stride. So we're using the mirror to help us see so that we can see and feel at the same time. So our front shoulder starts down, and then when we stride, it stays down. One more time, it starts down, and then it stays down in strides. So again, you're doing 10 reps of those, and then you can go ahead and pause the video and go over to wherever you have your T's. All right, so like I mentioned, we're going to do a circuit here. We have 3 different exercises, 2 different body movement drills, and then 3 T stations. So the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna do a regular squat. So you can go ahead and use your bat if you want, or you can put it off to the side. I'm just gonna put it behind my head. We're starting with a regular squat, so you should be in your universal athletic position, your feet underneath your hips, and your toes pointed straight forward. We're gonna go ahead and do 10 regular squats. All right, you'll do 10 of those. And then you'll go ahead and you'll move on to your body movement drill. So anytime I do these drills, I'm just gonna give you 2 to 3 examples of them, and then you can go ahead and pause your video, do your reps, and then move on to the next one. All right, so our first body movement drill is the stride drill. When we do the stride drill, we want the barrel tight against our chest here so that the handle creates an extension of our front shoulder. We want our front shoulder to start down, so the knob should be pointed down and towards the pitcher. So if you were the pitcher, knob's pointed at you, and my front shoulder's down. You're gonna go ahead and load and stride. Knob should stay forward, and knob should also stay pointed down because our front shoulder should still be down. So just one more angle of this here. Load, stride. Front shoulder starts down, front shoulder stays down. Okay, do your 10 reps of those, and then we're gonna do our first T drill. So our first T drill is a K posture drill. So if you have a slant box, that's great. If you have a pod like this, could be a pitching power pod or a hitting pod. If you have some just weights, you can use plates, just stack them on top of each other. Just something that creates that height on your backside, so that it naturally puts you into the position that we're trying to get to with your posture. So I'm just gonna use the plates for now, because hopefully a lot of you at least have something like this that you can use at home, even if you don't have a pod or a slant box. So you're gonna start with your back foot on the plates, so it helps you get your front shoulder down. It naturally puts you in that position. All right, and all you're gonna do is load back, stride, and swing. Okay, go ahead and do 10 of those. All right, our second squat variation is a sumo squat. So if you came to practice the last couple weeks, we started adding this in because we were just looking for some variations. Tried really not to lay on the turf. So we did a lot of legs. So when you're doing sumo squats, you want your feet to actually be wide outside of your shoulders. So different from all the universal athletic position items that we've been talking about lately. So your legs are wide, your toes are pointed at about 45-degree angle. Again, you can use your bat if you want to. And then you're just going to make sure that you track your knees over your toes. So we don't want to see your knees coming in this way. We want to see your knees going out over your toes. Out over your toes. Okay, go ahead and do 10 reps of that. All right, our next body movement drill is one of my favorites. It's controlled fall. So you're going to start with your front leg up, balancing on your back leg, and then you got to make sure that you get your front shoulder down. So it takes a little bit of balance to be able to do this. Barrel starts on your shoulder, and you go ahead and stride and separate. Again, front shoulder starts down, front shoulder stays down in stride. 10 reps of those. All right, the next T drill that we're doing is called crossover. So you start in your regular stance here, and then you're going to take your front foot and place it behind your back foot. Your front shoulder starts down. You go ahead and stride and swing. Again, you take your front foot, place it cross over behind your back foot. Barrel starts on your shoulder. I missed that on the first rep. Separate, stride, and swing. Do your 10 reps of those. All right, and then the last squat variation we're doing are jump squats. So you're gonna go back to your universal athletic position. Your feet are underneath your hips. Your toes are pointed forward. You're gonna go down and you're gonna explode up. And then as you come back down, you wanna sink directly right back into that squat. 10 of those squat jumps. And then our last T drill of this circuit is seesaw. So trying to add athletic movements and being able to maintain our posture. So we're in our stance, our front shoulder starts down. We're gonna go back, forward, back, keeping our front shoulder down. You didn't see when I went back that I brought my upper body with me. My upper body stays nice and quiet, and my lower body's what's doing the work. Back, forward, back, and swing. One more time for you guys. Front shoulder starts down and stays down. Back, forward, back, and swing. Okay, so you'll do your 10 reps of those. And then based on how long that circuit took you, you're gonna repeat that 1 or 2 more times to do it 2 to 3 times total. I hope you enjoyed that workout. We'll be back with another one in a couple days.